great mix of folks in attendance today. We see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field. Your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for Achane. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Tua to throw. This is complete to Waller. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. And that's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. He's able to drive that pile backyard. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
49-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This one's caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion, it was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Dumps it off to Achane. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. The Commanders' rush brings him down. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
What is this?
Making us look bad.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This 42 yards from the right hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, and almost 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Daniels throwing on third. Completed left side to Samuel. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Daniels now on first down. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
A 28-yard gain. And the Washington first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've got first down from the 31. Brosky Merritt gets it from the gun. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
A gain of 21 more yards.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going to run again here with Brosky Merritt. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Tyrell Dodson on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running once again with Brosky Merritt. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. This from 28 yards away. Gay's kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Washington now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Unsuccessful. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd and long for him here. This up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Chan to the right. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have second and pretty long here. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. The throw to the right finds Waddle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on third and 19.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Putting a receiver in motion. H.N., a first down carry. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. And stick with H.N. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. And the shotgun, they'll give it to H.N. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. H.N. again. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Tagovailoa working from the pistol. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. The kick by Patterson is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Complete to Jalen Lane. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 10, Dolphins 6.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Washington.
Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Going play action, Tagovailoa. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Tua off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. up.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. 2-0 from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. The Commanders, some running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, headed back to the field now. And he sure has proven to be a handful for him, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Krosky-Merritt on the zone read. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And a Commander's first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Firing quickly out of the line, Daniels. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Commanders looking for a bigger lead before the break. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Here's Daniels. Hits him on the in route. Buster a little down to the 30. Jack Jones making that tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On now is Matt Gay to try this Commanders field goal. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Gay's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
D. Eskridge to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Taking a shot deep here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So now they have 3rd and short.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They run the counter to Achane. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Covered by Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At their 49-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Tua setting up to throw. Catch made. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Had a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
return.
The Commanders and running back Corey Krosky-Merritt headed back to the field now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Daniels off the play action. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. Daniels from the pistol. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. It's caught by McLaurin. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
From the gun, run for Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
Johnson on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Daniels to throw. Screen pass here for Krosky-Merritt. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's called the quarterback's best friend, Kate. Gains like that on the screen aren't possible without everyone doing their job. One missed assignment is the difference between a big gain and being dropped for a loss.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Daniels now. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky-Merritt. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Now run it out of the pistol, Krosky-Merritt. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Phillips on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 28-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Washington first down.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
They're running the option, short side. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 20, Dolphins 6.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Miami offense headed out there now. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Dumps it off to Achane. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
1st down, here's Tua. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. There's Achane up the middle. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd down, they need 7. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Complete right side to Washington. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Washington are ready to go on offense as they take the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. And give it to Krosky Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
It's a gain of 11. And it's third down.
Extra DB out there for the Finns. Third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Third and just 2 to go. They bring a tight end in motion right. It's Krosky Merritt on third. Tried to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Here's Daniels. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Daniels hit, he lost the football. Oh, and he scrambles to get back on top of that. They keep possession, and they pick up the first down.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Krosky Merritt on first down. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. That marker, 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
So we're through 3 here. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Daniels keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a first down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Hey, Kate, you ever run into a brick wall? No, me neither. I think we just watched it.
At the 16-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They send it out wide to Samuel. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 27, Dolphins 6.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Eskridge on the return. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Complete to Nick Westbrook-Akine. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Tua off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
37-yard line.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Catch made over the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Escapes out to the left.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
13-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tua now from the gun. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him.
Still second down.
So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. Finds his back, Achane. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Fourth and forever coming up. Desperation time here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The Commanders' first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Play action now with Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. And one intended for Jalen Lane, and it sets up second down.
2nd and 10.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Makes the catch. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. That's good for a Commanders' first down. A gain of 14. First down, Washington.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
3 more yards. That's another Washington first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Commanders.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
34, Dolphins 6.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trying to do some window dressing. Here's 2 on the keeper. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
2nd down carry for A-Chan. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Complete to Nick Westbrook-Akine. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 23-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up here with AJ. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Miami.